I'm Coach Hickmott, and here's last week's top plays versus previously undefeated Little Rock Mills. Our next play, we got 17 short out. Kyle Coleman sprints out of the pocket, finds Sam Bass on the out. Sam turns on those jets and gets in that end zone. He was not going to be denied that touchdown. Right here, Little Rock Mills leads 15-7, and that was our first score of the night that came midway through the third quarter. Our next play, Mitch Lane, punt return for a touchdown. He's excellent vision, excellent job getting downfield, excellent blocking, minus the one block in the back that got this one called back. This touchdown doesn't count. Too bad. Our next touchdown we're going to show you here, Aaron Legrone off tackle. He scores to make it 14-15 Little Rock Mills. We show you the bootleg run with Coleman. Coleman gets in the end zone now on the 2-point. It's 16-15 Watson Chapel. This is midway through the fourth quarter. First time we led all night, and we didn't look back. Chris Hampton, Mills quarterback, did an excellent job. He's a great athlete, number one. You see he was on the field the whole night. He just had one mistake here, and it cost him the ball game. He fumbled the ball, and there's our number 99, Jackie Harris, jumping on that to seal the victory. Next week, we travel to Whitehall. Actually, I guess that's today, isn't it? Today, we're traveling to Whitehall. We hope that you will come across town and support us. And here comes Coach's Corner. Welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm Coach Hickmott.
I'm Coach McCready.
Last week, you know, we promised that victory against Little Rock Mills. Woo! It was tight. It was tight.
Wow.
And we pulled through. We pulled through. We got that victory. We were down 15-0, and it looked bleak for a minute. But our boys stepped it up and played a tough game, and we ended up getting a victory.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, we come out there a little flat, I guess. You know, not real flat because they're a real good team. I said
solid.
They
come out and win a football game.
Yeah, they come out and try to win. They was undefeated, and you know, that pretty much
was. You said was, right?
Was undefeated, exactly. That pretty much clinched our championship. Actually, right. It's ours to lose.
It's ours to lose. It's in our hands.
We have it. We have the possession of the championship.
Right there. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
What are we, 5A what?
5A Southeast.
5A Southeast Conference champs. First year.
Unless we lose, you know?
We don't plan on losing.
I mean, we don't plan on losing.
That's right.
Because well, we play Whitehall this week. You guys, you know,
Bulldogs.
You're Bulldogs, you're crosstown rivals. Y'all hate each other from what I hear. You know, some of y'all are friends. Who cares? We're going to beat them, right?
That's right.
So,
we're going to their new field.
So since you said that's right, does that mean that?
Oh, without a doubt.
Woo!
Woo! You can step it, and that is the bottom line. Now, hey, you know, we have. You know, she's going to be mad because I don't have my little can shaker she gave me.
Yeah, we got a individual fan award.
That's right.
Portia Seals.
Portia Seals. Individual Spirit Award. That's right. She gets the #1 individual Spirit Award. She made a shaker. Hey, we had great, you know, we had a good pep rally, I thought.
Good pep rally.
Right.
Fans were pretty good at the game. We enjoyed it.
You know what, though? I still don't see a student section at the game.
I hadn't seen it.
We need to get us all together so we, you know, I turned around and called for it a couple times. You know, we was needing some defense bad.
Right. You know,
and I couldn't wasn't getting
all you guys in the front row of the senior section at the pep rally got your little megaphones and stuff.
Yeah, we got to get a section, man.
And get a section started.
For real. Because we need that. We're going to need that.
For real.
For real. Hey, and so, hey.
Anyhow, let's Whitehall real quick. Whitehall. What do they look like to you?
Man, I tell you what, you know, everybody knows A.J. Richardson or whatever.
Right.
He looks good. They said in the newspaper that he's the star player. But what's the Chapel? We ain't got no stars. The team's the star.
That's right.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll. We got so many. The team is the star. That's how we roll.
Right.
And they got, quote, stars. All they did was put that big old X right there on top. Bing! Just put bullseye on it.
That's it. They should have done that. Bad news. Bad news.
He ain't do nothing last year. He ain't going to do nothing this year. We're supposed to hammer him down.
I agree.
And you can believe that, brother. You can believe that.
Homeboy.
Yeah, homeboy. You can run and tell that.
So you can run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that, homeboy.
Run and tell that. But
anyhow, we got the 6 Coach McCready guarantee in a row. We're gonna have Whitehall. You need to come across town. Again, bring your little yellow shirts. It's gonna be fun. Get loud, please. We need a student section.
That's right. Hey, look here. We got after we win this conference title, after we finish this season undefeated, boom, 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 boom. Now, you know what that is? That's 3 home games in a row. And we win those 3, round 1, round 2, round 3. You know where we at? We gotta get beat. We gotta get beat out here in this backyard to go to Little Rock, and that's not happening, brother. And you can believe that. Woo! Woo! And that's what I'm talking about right there. Woo!
Where is everybody? I was 16. I was a normal teenager just like all of them. Didn't worry about things like this because I didn't have to. I was a cheerleader. I was in high school. I was having a good time and I was happy with my 2 best friends in the whole world. Every day I went to school to have a social life. I didn't go to school to learn. I mean, I learned a lot, but that's not what I went there for. Every day after school, I would honestly have a good time no matter what, though. That's probably the best thing. I always had a good time with my friends. That morning, I woke up thinking everything would be just the same, and I got in the car to go to school because I got picked up from Ashley every day. Me and Natasha argued over who was going to sit in the front seat, and she won the argument, of course. Like always, she always was in the front seat. She reached over with her left hand to grab something out of the center console, and when she reached over, it kind of just swerved the car a little, and we were going about 65 miles per hour, and the speed limit was actually 45. The car actually spun for about 200 feet, and then it hit the light pole.
911 emergency, John.
Yeah, there was just an accident on Sahara right before is that Sloan? I think it's before Sloan. It's really bad. It's really bad.
Are you okay?
I wasn't in the accident. I just saw it. This is all my friends. And then, all of them were. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing?
The car is in half. It's split in half. The other half is down the street. And my friends are all screaming.
I remember hitting the pole and then, like, opened my eyes, and there was just a bunch of metal everywhere, really. When the car hit the pole, it actually split in half. The front of it went about 50 feet down the road, I believe. I couldn't see anything from my waist down, and then I looked up in the front seat, and the hardest part about it was that my 2 best friends, the girls I went everywhere with every day, the ones that I just hung out with and shared my life with, they were both just bleeding. And the driver, she had hit her head on the steering wheel, I believe, and there was blood and brains coming out of her head. And Natasha, the passenger, she was died on impact. When I heard them say there's been a fatality, and then I saw them pull a sheet over her body in the road, I didn't want to see what they were, I didn't want to know that. After an hour and a half, they grabbed under my arms and they started to pull. And I started screaming because I felt this excruciating pain. When they put me on the stretcher, when they finally got me out of the car, I heard him say, "We gotta find her foot." I lost consciousness, my heart stopped. I died for about 3 minutes on the helicopter. I remember waking up in the hospital, and my mom was right there. And I had already gotten, I think they said 9 surgeries. I had already gotten my leg amputated. They found my they reattached my left foot. I was crushed from the waist down. Every bone, my spine, my pelvis, my hips, my legs were all crushed into pieces, and I was never supposed to walk again. I shouldn't even be here. It's a miracle that I lived through that. I had so many friends in high school, and all of a sudden, I saw him maybe once or twice in the hospital, and I haven't talked to one of them since. So many, hundreds of people that I thought were friends or people that meant something to me, I never saw them again ever because they felt, I know that the ones that were closer to me, they felt guilty. They couldn't handle coming in that hospital room and seeing me, their cheerleading captain with an amputated leg, and they couldn't handle the fact that they would have to drive careful. They still wanted to drink and drive and do everything normal without feeling bad about it. I loved life. I still do, but I loved my best friends more than anything in the world. They were my life. And it's so hard to explain to other teenagers right now like this. They'll watch this and they'll be like, they'll feel bad, I don't want them to feel bad for me. I just want them to know that it can happen to anyone. It doesn't matter who you are, how much money you have or how much fun you have in high school. It can happen to you, and you could lose the most important people in your life.